What's up guys, Russell here again, aka Nintendo Ninja from Instagram. Welcome to episode 2 of Posing in Plastic. Grab a beer, sit down and let's get started.
Crispy.
Here we are guys, first shot of the night. Gonna do some NSA stuff, which is no stands or strings attached. Here we have a pretty straightforward shot. It's just Sentinel versus Beast. Well, Beast is getting the upper hand here. Yeah, kind of kicking his ass. He's about to go down. He's gonna rip out the cords out of the back of his throat. So yeah, it's pretty good. The got some few props the other day on eBay. I picked up this little guy over here. Pops open. It's pretty good. That came with the bin, which is down here, and that was like $4.50, including postage. So that was a pretty good deal. I've used a small light to light up the front of the Sentinel down here, just to sort of accentuate the power on his chest. That lamp in the back corner actually works. It's from a hobby shop. Cost me a bit of money, but yeah, it lights up like that, so it's pretty cool. Something a little bit extra for the shots. I want to thank Figures and Mashville for their dioramas. These two pieces are quite exquisite, to say the least. Yeah, so trying to fit this Sentinel into a diorama shot was quite a mission. I had to use all of Figures' rooftop diorama to keep it cropped and contained, and Mashville's as one giant piece. So yeah, because it stands about 15 inches tall, which is friggin' huge. So yeah, that's what I've had to do. I've used a lot of props from old Toy Biz figures, the old Sentinel parts, and I think some Hulk pieces as well. So yeah, just all chucked in together to try and make some sort of like just battled street scene. Anyway, that's it. Let's take the shot. Package. I want to give a big thanks to Cody Curtin for hooking me up via Instagram the other day. He gave me about 7 figures for about $100 Australian. Oh no, sorry, $100 American, which is a bit over 100 here. Works out about 17 bucks per figure, including postage. I always try and include postage when I talk about my prices, because it costs quite a bit of money to get figures over from the States or Europe. So yeah, from now on, whenever I talk about figures, it'll include the postage, unless it's bought in Perth. But yeah, moving right along. I also want to thank AZX Famous for putting me on to Cody and basically helping me out for this hookup. So yeah, let's have a look what's inside. Picked up some early early Hasbro Hydra figures. Yeah, looking to build an army, so if anyone else has got any more that they want to get rid of, let me know. Commander Rogers. I'll be using that for head swaps for the Ultimate Cap and probably a couple of others. Constrictor. I don't know a hell of a lot about Constrictor, but I'm really lacking sort of villains, so I picked him up. Picked up Phantom X. I needed him for my X-Force team. I'm very happy about that. Some just fell. Typical. Sentry, which I'll be using for my Dark Avengers team. and another Hope Summers. So now that I've got two, if anyone needs a Hope Summers, let me know. Otherwise, this one could end up as a custom figure. So yeah, so that's it for now. Peace. Alright guys, this is the second shot for tonight. Sticking with the hashtag NSA, which is no stands or strings attached. What I have is Ryu versus Bison, or as he might be known, I think in Japan, as Vega. Basically, I've got Ryu sort of pressed up against Bison in a way where they're balancing off each other. So it was pretty tricky to do. It took quite a bit of work, but eventually I pulled it off. But in the meantime, during setting up for filming tonight, the table got bumped and they all fell apart, so I had to set it up again. So it's not going to look exactly the way I had it initially, but this is probably as close as I'm ever going to get it again. So that's what that is. As far as the diorama is concerned, the bins we picked up from a $2 shop and sort of repainted ourselves. The bin is, I picked that up on eBay for about $4 with some other parts. The flame parts inside the bin were from the Toy Biz war machine that I picked up the other day. The two diorama parts, the base and the walls, are the floors from Mashville and the walls are from our figures, so thanks for that guys. Anyway, let's take this shot. So I want to share a toy haul that I picked up over the weekend. Met up with my endorsement guy Paul from Figures Direct, and he ordered in a couple of Batman Arkham City and Arkham Origins figures for me, and gave me a couple from his own personal collection, which is pretty nice for him. So I'd just like to share them with you now. Obviously, first here is the Arkham Asylum Harley Quinn figure, which I've been after for a while now. Getting pretty close to actually rounding out my Arkham Asylum City / Origins figures now. So I've got the Arkham City Harley, so to have this one as well now is pretty handy. I got the Arkham Origins Black Mask as well. I've been keen on that one since I knew the game came out, and after playing the game I was even more keen on picking him up, so very happy about picking him up through Paul, which is great. Paul picked up this one's package is broken. Picked up the Puck series Astonishing Cyclops for me. He was over in Singapore for a while and he grabbed it while he was there. I won't be using those Puck Build-A-Figure arms, so if anyone's interested in them, get in touch with me via Facebook, Instagram, or leave a comment below and work something out with you. So I'm very happy to finally have a decent Cyclops. Mint on card, Hope Summers. Kind of slept on this figure for a long time. I don't know heaps about the character, but I just felt like it was one I needed to pick up. I've got Cable, so I can do some shots with her and Cable. So yeah, that's pretty happy. Again, with the Terrax figure, I won't be keeping that. So if you want it, just get in touch with me. This one is from Paul's own collection, his personal collection that he's selling off to me in bits and pieces. It's a Goblin variant, which I'm pretty happy to grab. I had picked up the normal figure over Christmas as a gift. Funnily enough, it came from Glenn Webb from his eBay page, so thanks Glenn. Yeah, pretty happy to have that because the head sculpt is pretty awesome on it. I'm going to be able to use it on suited figures and the Iron Patriot figure for some Dark Avengers stuff, and yeah, pretty excited to open that one up and get stuck into some shots. And last but not least, while I'm taking these off the stage, yeah, so Paul's decided to sell off his all of his figures. He's got no room for them anymore, so he said, look, whatever you want, you can have. I'll sell them to you at a reasonable price. And I said, no worries. And he goes, well, first off, how about I give you this one? It's a bit far away. Bring him in a bit. There we go. Yeah, the Toy Biz Modoc figure, which it was pretty dusty when I got it, so I gave it a bit of a clean up, and really nice figure, I have to say. The sculpt on it's really nice. I like what they've done with the rocket at the bottom with the smoke and stuff like that. Individual finger articulation is pretty awesome, so I'm looking forward to chucking him in some shots and getting some of that detail on camera. So yeah. Alright, so we've got the final shot of the night here. It's Captain America throwing down on some Hydra agents, making good use of those dioramas again. I've also done a little bit of lighting through the backdrop, which I don't normally do, and this is also my first attempt at stop motion photography, which is basically more than one thing happening at once in one shot. So for this instance, Captain America's thrown his shield at a Hydra agent, and it's ricocheted off one and smacked the other one clean in the neck. So from that, basically when you're doing that sort of stuff, or even just posing in general, you've got to make sure that your posing is correct. Like, it's so pivotal in a shot. Like for this one, for example, if the shield isn't angled in the right way, then it's not going to look right. You're not going to have it angled one way and then ricocheting in the other direction. So you've got to make sure that the way it's hit is going to look like that it's going to bounce and move the other way. Same with the Hydra agents. You don't have them falling, so they're getting punched with one hand. They can't be punched in one direction and falling with the shoulders to the other way, that sort of stuff. Like them, the force of motion has to work with what's coming towards them. So with Cap's pose, like, it's for those new to the game, that's called NSA, which is no strings or stands attached, which I spoke about earlier in this video. So he's balancing purely on one leg there, but when you do that sort of stuff, you've got to make sure that his weight is balanced evenly so that they can stand like that without any dramas. Otherwise, they'll end up falling over all the time, and it's got to look right. He's not going to be stepping with the same foot that he's throwing with, because he needs it to balance. So that sort of stuff. Like, same with running poses. I see a lot of people posing on Instagram, and when they're running, figures might be in a running position, but their left arm and their left leg is in front when it should be opposing to each other. So just small stuff like that makes a huge difference in shots. You know, when you see the figures like being hit with the shields, you want to make it look like it's actually hurting, like they've been smacked by it and it's pushing them back, like that's got to look painful, sort of thing. Like, oh shit, that's got to hurt, sort of thing. So that's what you want to achieve out of your shots. So while we're on it, let's take the shot, and thanks for tonight, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
That's crispy.
Is no niggas get to see what I'm playing with. From Big Bad Toy Store.
Oh, yeah.
Get your big bad toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Or don't, and wait forever for them to come to Australia. There'll be fucking 8 new series before you get the one you're after. So what? At least it's here. Hey, what's up guys? Russell here again, aka Nintendo Ninja from Instagram. Welcome to episode 2 of Posing in Plastic, the Attack of the Clones. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. Hey, what's up guys? It's Russell here, aka Nintendo Nymph from Instagram. Hey, what's up guys? It's Russell.
For fuck's sake.
I've lost it.
You fucking bellend.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Russell here again, aka Nintendo Ninja from Instagram. Welcome to episode 2 of Closing in Plastic. I'm imploding in plastic. Fuck. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Hey, what's up guys? It's Nintendo Ninja. Oh, what? Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video with another review of my Marvel Legends Wolverine.